Wanted to talk through an AI automation system that I've built that is going to be super useful for essentially anybody who has to find creators or influencers at scale. So I've been talking to a lot of prospects lately who are feeling some pain around having to find and source creators and recruit creators. And so a lot of what they're telling me is that number one, they can either use sort of a database tool that's out there, influencer database tool that's out there, and either it's too expensive or it just doesn't give them exactly what they need in the right way. The second option they have is going to an agency, which is oftentimes much too expensive to just, a sort of done for you agency that can hand you creators has been much too expensive for them. And then the third option that they do is they're manually going in and typing into TikTok Explore page or Instagram Explore page, and looking for creators one by one and adding them to a spreadsheet so they can do outreach, right? And so hearing all of this, it sort of helped me create this sort of what I'm calling the automated creator discovery system. And so what this system does is essentially allows you to automate that manual process that you would be doing to manually search and find creators. It's using AI and automation in the back end to do that at a much, much faster scale, probably close to 10x what it would take a human to do. So, if not more. So the way this process works is you would start a new influencer search, a new creator search, essentially by filling out this submit a new influencer search form, which I'll show you in a second. We capture that search with exactly the parameters of what you're looking for, which platform and things like that. There's going to be a web scraping service in the back end and some connectors in the back end. And then essentially what you'll see as a result is just all of the results dropped into a database. And I'm using Airtable here as this example. So pretty simple, just allows you to have one single form to input, which can essentially do, again, all of the manual stuff that you would do is extremely automated. So this is what the search form looks like, right? So very simple, but captures most of what you could need. So you can search across 3 different platforms: TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and I'm working on getting YouTube Shorts specifically in here as well. But let's just say we want to do a search for TikTok. And then you can also search by type. So there's 2 ways you can search. So just by hashtag is sort of like the more common one that I'm finding. So people can just go in and type, best new TikTok deals or something like that. And then there's also a user search. So you can literally go in and scrape per user profile, scrape all the videos that specific user has if you want to go a little bit deeper into, that specific user. So let's do, for this demo's sake, let's do a hashtag search. So let's do Bitcoin news or something like that. Desired number of records. So for TikTok, you can go all the way up to 1,000 records, 1,000 videos and creators per scrape, per search. For the this example, let's just do 20. And then there's also a created by field, so that if you have multiple people doing this, not just yourself, you can keep track of who is searching for what. So it's just that easy. Just hitting submit on the form. Thank you for submitting. And then you have the option to submit another response, right? So now what's happening in the back end is, first of all, what we've done is we've captured that specific search, right? So here's our hashtag search term, Bitcoin news. It was a hashtag search. There were 20 records that we wanted. It was on the platform TikTok, and I created it on February 6th today, right? So this is a way to just sort of manage the search, right? Do have sort of a search management if you have multiple people doing this. And then really what sort of the end result is here is going to drop into this database here. So I've just called this tab TikTok influencers, but basically this has all of the information that we'll be pulling from the scrape. So things like nickname, which is the actual name in TikTok, channel name is the actual handle name. Which platform did this specific creator come from? Because we just did TikTok, it'll show TikTok there. The hashtag search term that we put, so Bitcoin news, and then it's going to scrape a bunch of channel specific details, right? So their bio, it's going to scrape their exact bio for that specific creator. And then there's a couple AI pieces in here that are really handy. So there's an AI agent in the back end that is going through and scraping the bio for 3 different things. The first is email. So I was hearing a lot from folks that finding emails is a really hard thing to do because they have to go into the bio, copy and paste it into a spreadsheet. So we're automating that completely. And if the email is in the bio, it'll find it and pull it out, right? The second one is an IG handle, because a lot of times if their email is not in the bio, you want to people want to reach out via Instagram instead, or go see if their Instagram has their email. So IG handle, and you'll see it'll already start populating here as we go. And then country, lastly, as well, right? So it's also going to search the bio and the description for a specific country. And here they go, they're coming in. So we also have followers, channel likes, average channel likes per follower. How many people are they following? How many videos do they have? So if you want to search for, somebody who has over 100, 200, 300 videos, you want a more experienced creator, you can filter for that as well. If they're verified or not, could be another sort of filter term that you want to see. It's also going to grab the video URL, the specific link to the TikTok video that it found in that hashtag search. So for instance, here's one, Sky10 Academy, right? So it links you to the direct video. And then here's what's happening as well. So we're using AI to actually write a personalized first line. So what it's doing is it's going through into the video URL, transcribing the video, and then with a specific prompt in the backend, I have an agent who is writing a personalized first line that you would use in an outreach message to that specific creator if you found that they were a fit, right? So I just finished watching a video about the Bitcoin investment journey you outlined. It was eye-opening and super interesting, right? So that sort of highly personalized first line should hopefully get a lot more traction and higher responses from those creators. So I just finished watching your video about Congressman Chris Jacobs' stock trades. Detailed rundown of the biotech stocks he purchased was eye-opening, great insights, right? So super hyper personalized, makes it seem like you actually watch the video, which should hopefully get you a higher engagement. And then things like engagement rate for that specific video that it found, how many plays, how many likes, how many shares, how many comments, and how many saves. So you can be able to filter on all of those things. And then just links to the actual sort of sound of that video as well. So again, and these are coming in, it's probably been 3 or 4 minutes now, but this is a way to do all of that manual scraping completely automated. And you'll see it's also pulling in the emails here. So this one here is contact. You can see it was just buried in the bio, pulled it through here. And also Spain, I'm sure it was in the bio here. And here's the US. So you'll see it's pulling in, it's using AI and automation to auto-populate all of these things. It's going to do it at, 10 to, 50x faster than you would be able to do it manually. And it's going to be a huge time saver for influencer discovery and influencer outreach. So yeah, let me know if that's useful. Happy to share more if that's interesting. Thanks.